Greetings, everyone. This is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with a spatial report. We're feeling the moon, getting ready to exit Virgo, and right here, right at this moment, we are looking at Jupiter on the midheaven, and I'm going to show you that outside, right up here. But first, warning, are you drinking the toxic poison? Are you buying into all the lies? The toxic dark spells being cast on everybody to keep your heart from opening up to healing old wounds from love gone wrong, love gone bad. You know, when you are attractive and things come to you, and then that process suddenly stops and you feel unattractive, suddenly things stop coming to you. And then you're down, your little flower starts to wilt, the petals droop, you just don't feel as good, or you smell as good, or look as good every day, and you don't put in the effort. So we have to realize that we go through these processes and relationships of seeds, you know, the growth portion, the blossom. And the blossom is that peak moment, and then guess what? It starts to fade away. So our life is like that. You know, when we're children, this is the stage where we start to expand out of that womb seed state where we've been mothered, protected, so that we can grow upright, stand on our own instead of crawling on all fours like a little baby. So we are leaving this age of the helicopter mother, which is this smothering of the children for generations now. Over nurturing, over protecting, you know, keeping everything highly negatively charged instead of allowing, you know, channeled outburst of energy. You know, the male impulse is to explore, move, test boundaries, see the world, you know, around you, which means you literally gotta walk through doors and not be afraid. So children bump into things, you know, they're constantly, you know, just driving their parents nuts because they're trying to figure out and explore the world around them through their touch. You know, they'll put stuff in their mouth to taste it. Is it poisonous, toxic? What's that thing glowing bright red? Let me touch that. Oh, no, I don't think I'll grab that one again. So we learn by getting burnt. Or if we open the freezer and we stick our tongue right to the ice cube, you know, the ice cube sticks to your tongue. That's the magnetic attraction of hot and cold. Zip. So we're here uncovering and learning that, yes, you were born into seasons represented here in this big grand circle wheel, which the sphere we live in. So this is the time for you to wake up and look around you and explore the world through new lenses. You know, go out and touch things and feel the natural versus all this artificial and static world you've been living in, and the dark projections that this is an ugly world, the environment's terrible. You know, guess what? You know, there's people talking about those fires in Hawaii witnessed lasers from space or satellites that started these things unnaturally. Yeah, they're blaming it on the electrical companies. Here we go, power grids. We've been talking about that. So Uranus is this upgrade of higher transmissions of energy. So the other parts of that town that got toasted out there in Hawaii was that it was going to be a new smart energy grid town. Something must have went down there. But people, do your own research. That's just, what's floating around in the atmosphere. There is so many false flags, false projections, falsehoods, false lights, false prophets, false everything. You have to use the power you were given, which is your mind, your experience, and then that gut feeling. So don't ignore these things, but don't live in the animal fear sense all the time. This is why you've been hit so hard here. So we're going to show you a little secret of energy. So these crystals are shaped in the form of Saturn. Saturn is actually what crystallizes the bones and teeth in our body. And they work like that. So if you were an amputee and you got part of your foot cut off, guess what? That energy can't flow to ground anymore. It can only go up. So your left leg would be where energy flows up and down the crystal, which is your bones. Okay, they're crystallized calcium. And the interior part is this matrix. So when we sever people's bones, you've severed and polarized that leg or joint or whatever it is, arm or hand. So the energy can only go one direction, polarized. So you, yourself, you're double terminated, but what's cool is you're bifurcated down below, left foot, right foot, and then you have a left hand and a right hand to grasp energy. This gives us the ability to see, big new dimensions. So let's go out here and look at Jupiter here right on the midheaven, where this light washes it out. And, as always, probably talk too much, but it's barely visible right there. So Jupiter is educating us to these higher dimensions and energies of learning and new medicines, new way to treat the body and energy flow. So modern medicine was based on molecular science. And they've been poisoning us, poisoning our molecules, changing our DNA state. So time to learn there, dupes. So this is wake up now, tune into the senses and the physical body. Learn and grow, channel your power, learn to energize the body better, get in alignment with your patterns and rhythms and harmonies of the sun, energizing you, the moon, where you can reflect, to the body itself and grow. This is time to wake up, people. Any way you go, I hope you're well. Astro Sherpa out.